Today we're at the South Loop Loft and I'm showing Natalie, where I like to source a lot of things for my clients. This place is awesome. It's all vintage, antiques, mostly from France and Italy. Just really cool things that you can't find anywhere else in Chicago. John, where is this from?
So that was sourced in France over the summer by Beth, the owner. It's from the later 20th century.
This is good for a bachelor pad. Turns out nudes aren't free. Should I climb the ladder? Ladder? Can it move while I'm on here? Yeah.
Not terribly safely. We designed these a few years ago because we saw an opportunity to make a table that we really wanted. This guy was from France, in the 40s or 50s. Really unusual combination of materials.
Yeah.
That is an artisan, Carl Bachelor.
Oh.
He started as an architect, so everything that he makes has a very structural architectural form.
Very good at following that. So nice.
Yeah. Little stash pot. Here's stash.
I like this too. How much is this?
This guy, $2.95.
Do I want to lay on it? Yes. Buns of literal steel.
What about that top corner?
You can put this here.
Yeah.
And then put the pot and that together.
Yep.
We love Paris. We're French. Get your passport. You went to Paris. Another hard day's work.
Now we're off to the Gold Coast. Let's go. So the Gold Coast is known for all of these beautiful single-family homes, as well as these old co-op buildings that have so much character and architecture features that are just stunning. But they also have some newer buildings that have a little bit of the older architectural feel to them as well. So it kind of brings in the old school vibe to the new age. So there are a few different types of high-rise buildings here. A lot built in, the mid-1900s. Some that were built even in the 1800s as well that have a lot more character to them. Obviously, people here are wanting to be in the location because the Gold Coast is definitely the place to be. You're right by the lake, you're right by all the shopping, or even hang out Gibson's or the Viagra Triangle in the summer. But even this building is one of my favorites. It is gorgeous. This is one of the co-op buildings. So with co-op, you don't technically own your unit, you own shares of the building. So it's just a little bit of a different viewpoint and ownership. And right over here is where Megan's project is. It's a cool building because it was built in almost 2010 era or so. But it is obviously newer for the Gold Coast because we have mostly historic buildings over here. But it does bring in a lot of those historic features to the architecture. So it's not your standard cookie cutter new high-rise that we have nowadays. So let's go check it out and see what she has in store. And now we're here in one of Chicago's most luxurious buildings in the Gold Coast. We are up on the 27th floor, which features Chicago's stunning skyline. This unit itself features 2 bedrooms plus a den. So let's go check out what Megan is styling in the office.
So I love a dark and moody den, especially in a bachelor pad. I think it brings in a lot of depth into a really modern space. So in this case, in the build-ins, I layered in a ton of vintage, more colorful, organic pieces. These are the items that I just found at South Loop Loft. This is a mortar. Is that the right word? Mortar with a pestle? Where you make the guacamole, but it's actually going in a shelf. So all the books are monochromatic with the paint colors of the shelves, and so the way we're adding dimension in this room is by layering in lighter color pieces. This is the little guy we just got at South Loop Loft. This was found in Paris, as John was explaining to us, on the streets of Paris. So it's really cool to just layer it in. Just adds that extra layer of depth. That is our vintage vase that we just got. My favorite piece in this entire shelving unit. Well, there's 2 actually. I don't think I could really pick a favorite, but I love these marble books. And then this ashtray is a leather wrapped vintage ashtray. It was found in a hotel in Italy in 1960. Really cool for an office or den space. Wow.